it keeps getting caught up. They fish it out. They flush 50 times.
I don't even know what to do now. Is there any way you can go a little bit further down into the main to see if it's...
No, not with that camera.
Not with that camera. Let me ask you this, is so right now, if that's clear all the way up to the main, and we've had ours hydro jetted out.
Right, but it's still stopped up right now.
Exactly. So
that's what happens after 4 hours.
yeah, so
Like
that's kind of my...
cleared out, and then 4 hours later it's
It'll
clogged
stop
again.
back up, right.
So you're saying it has to be stopped back up underneath our building at some
Underneath the
point?
building somewhere, yeah. Apparently it's not making it out here to go all the way to the main.
Okay. I don't even know what to do now.
So, I mean, there's something underneath the stage, right? But that's where ours is. Our main system, like, source is under there, right?
So when they run the
Yeah. It goes directly underneath.
Yeah,
Is
so-
there any way to run that away or no?
If I get hung up, I'm fired.
Oh.
we don't want that to happen.
No.
But so for you not to do it, but is there a way for a plumber to run it that away?
I think that's what they've done though. Well, Bailey's the only one that knows because she's been with them. So, but that's what I think they've done. It keeps getting caught up. They fish it out. They flush 50 times. It's fine. And then 3 or 4 hours later, it stops back up. So what they're saying is what's possibly happening is where it switches to cast iron under the stage is where it's getting caught up.
I'll call him in a second. I'm gonna head over to Matt Hatter and ask. I'll call him and ask him what he has to say.
And then I guess we just gotta start getting quotes because it needs to happen sooner than later. Do I call Wes? Does he use his plumbers or do we?
I would call the guy that's been helping us out.
You're headed to Hatter.
Yep.
Bailey has his number. When you get over there, will you tell her to call him?
Ooh, I got a preview just for me. Yeah, I will. All right, I'm gonna run to Hatter. Man, that sucks.
What sucks, Chris?
It's probably gonna.
This guy, so kicked out the guy with the high school with. He was in here the other day. He's a plumber, so he said we need him to give my call guy's number.
It's gonna be plumbing and saw cutting. They're gonna have to cut out the ground, and it trenches this way and then that way.
May have to be does it all.
Which sucks is we'd have to tear up this floor too.
Look, man, it's gonna create room. We don't. That's on us. Look at it as possible. Like we can add 3 more tables at least up here.
How so?
If we cut that up, we're not gonna put it back. Sorry, right?
Why?
You want to break the tile up and then put the tile back on?
Just leave it flat?
Think about this, Chris. It's like you got these 2 tables right here that are close to each other, right? Okay. People do play dark, but not enough for it to make a difference. You're gonna add 8 chairs on each table, so that's 16 more seats.
Yeah, but where are you getting the extra room from? We're not gonna knock out the wall.
If you knock all this out, though, you can space these 2 tables out. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's still the same amount of floor space. No?
You can't put 4 chairs on one side because it's too close. You know what I mean?
We're gonna eat more eggs.
Yep, I had 6 this morning. I guess I'm having 9 eggs within an hour.
Protein up.
Protein.
I like it. Yeah, at first I was like, but nah.
What are you getting?
Avocados. Smashed. Oh, what? This is what I'm getting.
A smash out.
It's on an English muffin now.
That sounds even.
I was debating that one or the smashed avocado mini.
I love eggs Benedict. Good.
I don't know, man. That all makes sense.
That habanero pork belly Benny.
You're an asshole.
What?
Benny Duo, you can get both, can't you?
Oh, what?
Did you say that?
It sounds terrible.
Sausage on your oatmeal?
If you were to have the oatmeal packet at home, do you put water or milk in it? Milk,
I do
correct?
water.
Water.
What in the heck?
Well, think
Okay,
Pete
we're the
does.
only cool ones ever because Christopher made oatmeal last night and he put water in it. And just get it out of my face. No, get it out of my face. Just get it.
That's on the directions.
Yeah, she's nothing about milk in the direction.
Okay, well, y'all need to step up y'all's cooking game because that's when I learned how to cook.
Well, do you get the brown sugar cinnamon?
I do. I do.
Yeah, out of the box.
Absolutely.
Quaker oats out of the
And
Yeah,
the
the apple cinnamon.
so good. And y'all know the little measurement is at the bag.
Yeah.
So you fill up the bag and then
With water.
yeah. Watch, y'all are gonna try it with milk one time and you're gonna be like,
It's so much better with milk.
it's thicker and
Oh, I
like
bet it is.
yummier. Just try it.
Do you ever feel like there's camera on you at all times?
Oops.
The city, something about permits, and we asked if we could go around that. That was including the tile too. I don't know.
I think we really need to talk to this guy because
It's not going to come back though. You're going to have to call him. Yeah.
Because we can talk to you all day long about like, I really don't know all the ins and outs. He explained it very, very well about him having to dig it out and them having to get separate crews in for separate things. He's lining up with his concrete guy right now and seeing when they can start. So
Well,
that start
Not
date is
yet,
going
because
to
I haven't told him yes. So it's just because I didn't know.
reflect.
I can have Matt excavate.
That's what
They
I
won't
said.
do that.
So I already talked because
And honestly, 2 to 4 weeks doesn't sound crazy, but I don't know enough about this stuff to be able to.
yeah, personally did not. And I did re-ask about the tunneling so we could not have all that stuff in the bar. No, that's not ketchup. Here's
Dang, bro.
You got room on your plate. Don't eat my bacon.
I'm not gonna touch your
You
bacon.
can have a piece of my bacon.
I'm not touching it.
Why? You don't like bacon? No, I gotta go have breakfast with Cadence now at 11.
Ooh, so
You're just eating all day.
you're a fool.
You about to get 3 more eggs?
At Einstein.
Well,
I'm
so
not-
I love
after
it.
toast, we can give Mike a call.
yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
You want these shorts out of my Jeep?
Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you, Oscar. I'm so excited.
Baby. All right, unfortunately we didn't have time to get footage of this because we really were kind of in a time crunch to get this done because the excavators are going to be here to cut this entire floor out. But what Oscar and I did yesterday and today, there were big steel partitions here to separate the toilets. So what we did is had to grind and cut them out of here because they were pretty well secured. Went ahead and pulled the toilets. I know it's not beautiful right now, but that's just what we don't see, I guess. Anyway, so basically what's happened is we've had so many plumbing issues that they are gonna have to come cut this big square out. Basically the same thing in the women's room, which we did the same thing. We pulled the partitions out, pulled the toilets. They're gonna excavate all of this out of the ground, probably about 4 feet deep. Problem is the pipings were so old that it was a 2.5-inch pipe, and now the city requires a 4-inch pipe. Also, it was a cast pipe, which is now just kind of corroded in on itself. So they're working on fixing all of that to get our plumbing back out. As I said earlier, we had a plumber out every single day for a week and a half, and then on a couple occasions they were out 2 times, and then on one occasion we had them out on 3 different occasions in one day. So that was getting expensive. This job is about a $35,000 ordeal that we're about to go through. Hopefully the landlords will help us pay for this, but this has to be done. We have 4 porta potties that we do keep very clean and empty twice a week outside for the customers to use. Obviously that's not ideal and nobody likes to do that, especially women, but we're working with what we have. You know, entrepreneurship and ownership is not always the prettiest deal, but you know, you just gotta make the best of it and keep a good attitude and press forward and figure out the best solution you can. So yeah, we'll keep you updated. Hopefully this doesn't take more than a week. Ideally, they said this is going to be cut and excavated today. So this should be the only day they're in here saw cutting, and that is an absolute mess. If you saw our videos of us grinding the floor, yes, you can use a vac and a wet grinder, but it still does create a absolute mess with the concrete dust. So luckily it's going to be concealed into this room and then the other restroom, but we'll have it put back together as soon as possible and be a nice, beautiful restroom. We're going to redo something with the floors and just make the best of it. So let's go.